Hello, welcome back to my channel. First of all, I want to say I'm sorry if you hear any yelling. That's from my son. He played a game and refused to be quiet and stop yelling, so just be aware for that. So, today's video is going to be my first update to my yearly project pan. I will link I'll put the intro in the cards above. You guys know I started this every year and everything. I didn't really started. I just kind of went along with anyone else who did like a yearly project pan or some type of project pan for the year. So I kind of did my own way, my own interpretation, if you want to say, that goes along with my skin and the seasons and all that. So I picked one from each project. For some stuff, for like powders, like bronzers, highlight, blushes, I picked two. One cream, one powder, because I want to get more use out of my creams this year. So I do have a little notebook, pretty much writing down what I've used and how much I used of it and everything. So I have some progress. So the first one was for the primer. Sorry, it's late. I'm not fully awake. I took a nap earlier, so my mind is trying to wake up. But this actually one fish, because at the end of each project pan that I'm doing and my fall and winter project pan, finale's coming up next month. I should say this month, so this March, and we're about to start spring and summer, so I have to like change from my pore minimizing, hydrating, primers, and foundation to more mattifying stuff. So I've already got that set down. I've already picked out the products and everything. So you guys will see a finale from my fall and winter and the intro to my spring and summer. But let's go ahead and get on this one. So this one I really wanted to get rid of because of how it feels and what it does. It really does work with my skin, but I really don't want to throw away anything like that. It's the Ulta Beauty Mattifying Face Primer. This I've used 2 times. It's just a very silicone, as I said, every time type primer, and I feel like that the more silicone the primer is, the more it'll break out on my skin. So I'm really not a big fan of silicone primers, but I just want to get rid of it, use it up and all that. I'll probably use this more during the spring and summer when my face is more oily, even though it really does not control my oils whatsoever, anything like that, but at least I'll have more use out of it and everything, and I'll finally have it out of my collection, and I'm trying to get my collection down. Pretty soon my mid inventory is coming up too, and I'm telling you right now, I kind of did some damage in a lot of categories, and you'll see that later on when I do my mid inventory for the year. Okay, for foundation, I had the YSL foundation. That's what it looked like. I've used it only one time. This type of foundation that you have to use with a translucent powder. It lasts all day on my skin, does a great job, but it does oxidize a little bit. And if you use a powder that has color in it, or a tinted setting powder, it will make the foundation darker. I've learned that when I first got this. Plus this is like due and expire in May and everything, and I got mine in almond. This is the only reason I want to get rid of it, because I feel like that I have to use a translucent powder. If I use a tinted one, it will make it darker. It really will. It will like oxidize, and it will literally do that, because it has like sunscreen in it and everything. And when I put on a foundation, I want to know that no matter what powder I use, no matter it's translucent or not, that I will, that it won't make me look like I am sunburned or anything like that. So that's one reason why I want to get rid of it. Plus it's getting old and it's almost expired. I've used a lot of this. I'm probably halfway done. I don't see no windows or anything like this, like it. But I feel like that I'm almost halfway done with that. Okay, the next thing for concealer, I have my concealer. I really did. I had it out to do this. It's the Sephora Brightening Future Concealer. I used that twice. Don't know what it is. It was on my vanity. Now it's gone. But I am using a lot of it. And it's not one of my favorite concealers. I don't think it really does a lot of brightening. But it's okay concealer. Not one of my favorite ones. I am actually testing out a lot of concealers. I did get the new ABH concealer, the KVD Apple concealer. I got a few concealer from drugstore, so yeah. But that one, not really a big fan of it. I'll use it, but it's not one of my favorite concealers of all time. Okay, next is Vasetti Powder. I have the AOA Studio Perfect Setting Powder. I have about this much left, and I've used this about 4 times. I use it underneath my eyes. I use this all over my face. It's a good powder, finely milled and everything. It does the job, and that's what it looked like. It does the job, but it's okay powder. Again, it's not one of my favorite powders. It's not one of the powders I would go to make my makeup stay on for a long time. But it's one of the powders that I know that will look smooth and good on my skin. So I do like it. Then I have a setting spray, the Lock-It setting spray. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's pretty much, there's a line right there, and I think it's like, yeah. So it's a little bit below. This I don't like at all. Not my favorite. You guys know my holy grail always been of Decay. The e.l.f. one, definitely my Milani Makeup Last one. Those are the ones I go to keep my makeup on. Doesn't do anything. Only use this twice. Doesn't do anything for me. Doesn't keep my makeup on. Doesn't keep me from look oily. Doesn't keep me from my makeup fading off or anything. It really just does not do a good job. So I'll be glad when this is done. I'll be glad when I'm done with this one, because I'm definitely not going to repurchase this. It was not that expensive. Got that when I did the AOA Studio Full Face. When I did that brand from the very, I mean, it was like maybe $1.50. Price was good, but it just really didn't, it just don't do anything for me. And I just use it because, well, it's in my project pan, and I just want to get rid of it, get done with it. And I have better sprays that does way better job than that. Okay, for bronzer, again, for the cream part of it, I have the cream bronzer from Fenty. What it look like. I have mine in 03 Mahogany or Machino. I really do like this. It's one of my oldest bronzers, but I just love the way it makes me look. Very neutral and all that. As you can see, no dip whatsoever. The thing about that is that I don't only use cream products. I just don't use it. Some odd reason, it's just so much easier for me to do powder, especially during spring and summer when my skin oily and the creams will stay on that long and that much. So I prefer to do powder when that comes, because I know at least powder stays on longer during those times. The only time I really use cream is if I decide to use it, then I have to set it. But I use this. I didn't use it at all whatsoever. You know, I really do like it. But yeah. And for the powder, I had the Tart Park Avenue Princess one. It had like a little mini size. Again, don't know what that is. I had it 1 minute, gone the next. But that I used one time. So yeah. Okay, for color blush, the blush part of it, I have this one right here called Tame My Heart. And it is, I used it 3 times. It's a very beautiful, like, neutral type blush. You can see I have used it quite a bit. Some of the emboss is somewhat going out. So you can see, like, in the middle, you can see there's less embossment. So you can see I have been using this. And I just noticed the packaging is about way to break. Lovely. So, truthfully, you can't really get this because they don't sell this anymore on ColourPop. And I used to like it. It's kind of like a neutral peach type shade. And I'm probably going to decline this at the end of this project because I have other blushes I really do enjoy and like. And it's beautiful, but it's a little too light on me, and it really don't show up that well unless I put it with another blush. I'll put a cream blush underneath it. On its own, it just does not good. Okay, next for the powder part of it, the cream part of it, I am actually going to declare this because, again, you guys can't get this. This is when they had the Candyland collection. And I got the Gum Drop Pass. It still smells good. It smells really good still. Whew. But, again, it's getting stiff. It's getting hard. Even though I make sure I close it. And make sure that, it's a very, again, one of those light purple shades that really don't show up on my skin. It just seemed like it's getting hard and dry, and I might keep it just for collection edition because I've told you guys when I first got this, I did do a haul of this a while back when it first came out, that I was a big fan of ColourPop and big fan of the game, and I used to have it when I was a kid and played it all the time. It still smells good, but I'll use it until the end of the year. Then when I do my finale, if I haven't used it anymore, if it does look like this, Holly been using it, I'm just going to keep it as maybe a collector edition, and that's it. Okay, for highlight, for cream, we have again another ColourPop. This is in Lunch Money. These are one of the beautiful ones. Can't really get open, but this will look like. These are so beautiful. These are still good. They are still smooth. They are still creamy. And holy moly. These are one of my favorite cream Super Shock cheek ones that I've got. Now I have another one called something else. I forgot what it's called. But so yeah. I really do like it. So, definitely use this a lot. Anytime that I feel like that I don't know what I like to put on, I'll put it on and it makes me look very beautiful. Okay, for that, I haven't used that at all. But I have used it a lot of times before and when this Project P, the yellow one. So, I have got use out of it before then. Now, for the powder highlights, again, I don't know what it is, but it's the mini size or the sample size of the Wonder Beauty highlight. It almost is the same shade as the ColourPop one at Lunch Money. A little bit deeper, a little bit lighter, but almost exactly the same. But unfortunately I don't have that, so I didn't use the highlight or the Wonder Beauty. I did use the e.l.f. Rose Gold palette. It's something I love to use during spring and summer because of the shades that they have. And my goal for this is not to use the whole palette. It's pretty much just see if I can pan on one of the shades. That's all my goal was, just to pan on one of the shades. I'm thinking that it might be this one, the gold bronzing one. Cause look how beautiful that is. That's something I love to put all over my eyes when I want a bronzy look. But I love this palette. And I have some new e.l.f. palettes that recently came out with. I am going to do a full face using new e.l.f. products coming up after this. So get prepared for that. Okay, so I only use that one time. The next thing, we're almost done, is glosses. Now, back here, I have so many glosses, which, yeah. I've shown you guys in the intro. Again, I will link up the intro to this project pan up in the corner. But I have glosses like these, and I count them. And what I have in this and all the rest of the glosses that I have a container, I have a total of 35 glosses. Now my goal is not to use all 35 in the whole year. My goal with that was to see how many glosses can I use in the year time period. So far I've used a gloss one time. Not empty, just one time. And that is my goal with these because I want to have glosses on my lips. I want to have creamy lipsticks. I don't like liquid lipsticks unless they're creamy, satin. I want to have lip glosses, lip balms, creamy, satin lipsticks. Anything that does not dry my lips off. And glosses, you can do a lot with that, especially if they're tinted and have color and they're quick and easy and they keep your lip from not drying out. So yeah, but my goal is to see how many glosses I get through in a year. So far I only use a gloss one time. Out of all I have, the 35, that's what I mean. Okay, next I have one eyeliner, and this is from the Mellow Precision Eyeliner. And I only use this once. It's a very good eyeliner. I like it. It's not stiff. And that's the pen. It gives like a very good, like deep black. It's not one of those flimsy ones. It actually makes me do my eyeliner a lot easier when I do eyeliner. Because when I first got this, I was scared to do eyeliner because I was scared screwing up. But when I got this, the way that the tip is, it makes it extremely easy not to mess up, and it still runs good, it's still black, it's still, have that, and I just like it. And I've tried a lot of liners, but a lot of them are flimsy, a lot of them just messes up. And even though I like this, it's one of my oldest eyeliners, and I just have to get through with it just so I get it out of my collection and roll on to where I have less eyeliners and only have one at a time. But yeah, I use that one time. I do have both of the Johanna Eye Clear Brow Gel and the Precision Brown Pencil. And the pencil I have in medium brown. I've used both of these one time. I love using clear glosses, quick and easy. You guys can see getting dirty, which means I've used quite a bit of it. Then the last thing is I have so many face palettes, and that's the thing of it. So I decided that I'm going to put at least one face palette in here. Just one. Let me get it out because I figured this was going to be in it. But yeah, so I figured that, hey, let's put a face palette just in case I don't want to do, you know, blush, highlighter, bronzer, and all that. I could just do it all in one. And I want to get more use out of my face palettes. I have so many, and half the time I don't use them. I used to use them a lot, but not anymore. But I did use this one time. This is the Wonder Beauty face palette. It has eyeshadows and blush and highlight. These are so beautiful. I'm telling you right now, these are, especially these eyeshadows, holy moly, beautiful. Like, they are literally one look type shadow. I've done plenty with these. I have used them several times just as an easy go on look. And so yeah, so my goal again, just like the e.l.f. palette, is to hit pan in one of these. Doesn't matter which one it is, doesn't matter if it's in the highlight, the eyeshadow, or blush. My goal is just get more use out of it and to hit pan in one of the shades. Don't matter to me. But that is the end of my first update for my 2022 Project Pan. I will do another update 2 months later. So my next update will be in, let's see, this is March, in May. So I will be doing another update in May, showing you how far I got, if I used any more, if I have any empties, things like that, progress and all that jazz. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, enjoy what you saw. If you guys doing any type of project pan, comment that down below and let me know. If you guys are trying to use up any of your makeup, comment that down below too. I would love to know. And my name's Christina, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and give it a thumbs up and all that. And don't forget to hit the notification bell down there below. That way you guys know I upload every weekend and Wednesday. And I will see you next time video. Have a lovely day and night. Till then, bye. Made a love potion for